Alright, YouTube. Hadn't made a video in a minute, so I figure I'll start with a 1,000-mile update on the old Honda Element. So, let's crack open a cold one and get started. This is the best off-brand drink you can get, because that's what I've got. Just did an oil change on it. I gotta do a bunch of other maintenance stuff on this thing. It's just money and time is the problem. There's one of the problems. You kind of see it out of focus there. Focus. It don't want to focus, but you see the broken engine mount and the shiny spot. Every time you take off from a light, it makes a thunk because that thing hits. Need tires. That's another big deal I got to do on this thing. Wouldn't mind headlights and a push bar, but safety comes first. You see these are getting a little putrid, I think would be a good thing to call that. And date coat says they're 2016, so a couple years on them, just a few. Strut on this wheel is bad. When you go down the highway, you can hear it doing the old basketball dribble when you hit a good bump, so that's something. Not sure if I shared yet, but I did redarken all the plastics on the car, because when I got it they were all faded and gray. But I cleaned them up. Even got me a little sticker. Comment down below if you know what that reference is. Yeah, you want to see me in long hair? Yeah, looking rough. I gotta, fit in with my hipster style here. My millennial ride, I gotta look like it, look the part. But door's still ugly. That's gonna stay like that, unless I can find some kind of clear coat to make it look prettier. But things on the list: engine mounts number one, because I'm tired of hearing that knocking around, and you can hear every gear shift in the transmission, the whines, the groans. Red lights are especially unpleasant when the AC's running. The whole car goes just rattling around. So that's priority one. Priority two is probably going to be tires, because in the rain these are exciting, would be a good word. And then the struts on the rear. And then after that, then I can worry about making it look cooler. But let's go a couple mods I did on the inside. One, I complained about the center console in this thing, which it isn't anymore. This I saw on Reddit is the center console out of a 2005 F-150. You cut a couple tabs that used to mount it in a Ford, and it slips down between the seats and between the old console. Old console is still there, fits tight, fits snug. Everything's the way you need it. I got a cubby hole. I got 4 cup holders now instead of the 2 loose ones. And I still have 2 loose ones. I got to get the rubber things. And you have a convenient reachy hole to grab the handbrake if you need it. Yes, it's ghetto, but it works. And it doesn't interfere with the subwoofer. I did put seat covers on this thing, because it has the typical Honda ripping the stitching seats. They're not the best seat covers, but they kind of match the car, and they're not bad. Back here, all about the same, carries junk real good. And that's really about it. I've put 1,000 miles on it since I got it. Just did an oil and filter change on it. Lubricated what I could lubricate with some silicone oil, just to get it quiet down a little squeakier, a little less squeaky. Still got to do this. The part is sitting in my truck right now, but I got to get a belt. But then I got to get the special tool that fits way down there where the tensioner is, so I can loosen the tension and remove said belt and change it. But once again, money is a constraint. Belt's $30. I have to give up 2 meals for that. So belt's not slipping, it's not giving me any issues, so I'm gonna keep sending it like it is. It's not like I drive this car far. And just recently I did top it up with some Lucas transmission fix. Power steering fix. So maybe that'll get it down the road a little further until I actually get around to doing that. Part's sitting in my truck. I just got to get belt and a special tool. I just don't feel like doing it. It took me a week of whatchamacallit, lollygagging to change the damn oil. I've had the oil riding in the back of the car for 2 weeks. But that's about it. Comment, rate, subscribe. Comment down below if you know that reference on the back window. And may the shorts be with you.